Hi guys, Victoria Bardovich here, and I want to talk to you today a little bit about boundaries and consent. So I have been in the realms of sacred sexuality for many years now, and one of the most important lessons that I learned along the way was how to understand what my boundaries were in my body and also how to communicate my boundaries to another. It's pretty common that we see this understanding that we should please a partner and that we should make them happy. And there's this idea that we must do that by offering our bodies. And one of the first lessons that you learn in sacred sexuality is that the sacredness of your own body and being able to connect to yourself and where your boundaries really are is a really potent way to love your partner. Because if you are giving to your partner from a place of pleasing or people pleasing or offering them your body when you don't truly mean to, what you're actually doing is a disservice to your relationship, a disservice to yourself, and also like a painful experience for your partner, because if you're saying yes when what you really mean is no, that will be felt. If your partner is attuned to you, they will know that and they will feel that on some level. So let this video be a reminder that you have every right to say no when you don't feel like it, when you're not in the mood, when there's a better time, whatever the reason is. There doesn't even need to be a reason. You can just be a no. And that no is a complete sentence. And when you find that beautiful understanding inside of your relationship, there is potency to be had for when you really give your yes to something. And then when that person, your partner, receives that yes from you, they know that you're fully there, fully available to them, and that you're wanting what they're wanting. And that inspired yes is going to mean more to them than any half no or maybe that you can actually offer them. I also want to share this is super nuanced and not something that you might figure out overnight. And this me saying, just say no, is not going to be the answer to you discovering what your true boundaries are. And that this is a journey. And you can invite your partner, your beloved, to go on this journey with you as you figure this out. You can say to them, like, I've actually recognized recently that I have a journey with people pleasing, or that, there's been times in my life when I've said yes, when I've actually meant no. So I'd love you to go on this exploration with me. And in this video, I want to share with you a little bit of an activity that you could try with your partner that has stemmed from from trainings that I have done inside of sacred sexuality. And I believe the origin of this practice in particular comes from Betty Martin. Betty Martin wrote The Wheel of Consent. You can check that out. And it's really about this understanding of recognizing when you're taking, allowing, accepting, and being of service. So what you can do is actually say to your partner, I want to give you 5 minutes of me being of service to you. So I will touch you in a way that serves you. So that means they can ask for what they want, and they're actually in the receivership of allowing, and they're letting you actually go into that allowing. And then what we do is actually start to play with, what does it feel like when I'm taking from somebody? So you get you set a little timer on your phone, and then you put like maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and you can make a section of your body where they can take from. It might just be from the hand to the elbow, wherever that is inside of your body, just letting them explore what it feels like to take with this part of the body, and just like whatever way they want. And you can work out where your no is from that experience and what it feels like to be taken from. And just by playing around that and like limiting them to one part of the body, or your hand or your arm, or maybe just one side of your body, you can actually start to recognize where your boundaries might open up and what would feel good and what would feel not so good for you. Because you'll be able to breathe, slow down, also work inside of a time limit, then reflect to one another when you've finished playing the game. So really playing with those quadrants of allowing and service and accepting and taking, and see what happens when you come into that experience of playing with those polarities with your partner, giving, receiving, and swapping over as you play this game. All right, let me know how that goes, and I would love to hear some comments below.